Okay, here we go. So, the point of this video is to show that even with a low-leveled Little Prince, you can still defeat very high-level cards. He is so overpowered right now. So he's got a princess. We're gonna rush the other side of the tower. Put some pressure on him. He just logs it, that's okay. We're just gonna let the Little Prince go here. A little bit too late to save. So we're gonna split these skellies right here so that the Dark Prince doesn't get them all with one shot. And then a little bit of a late reaction from us for the Goblin Barrel. And then instead of wasting those bats, we threw our miner down the other lane. Okay, we're gonna react to the Royal Ghost with the Mega Knight. And right here, so he doesn't get a huge advantage on us, we gotta take care of that Little Prince. If you don't take care of the Little Prince, he's gonna build up his ability and he is going to destroy you. So already we have a huge advantage right now. Both of his towers are halfway. Okay, I think this is the point where he does give up. So he throws his goblins on the King Tower, and that's when I know, okay, time to go in. Keeps hitting us with the Sleeping Pig. That's okay. So yeah, we do go in right here. You just gotta be able to like read those moments when they're actually giving up or if they're faking it. Yep, that's GG. Well played, my friend. Straight into the next one. Almost. So we got Nexer here. I'm just kind of waiting here to see what he's gonna do. So he split his hogs, we're gonna split our skellies and goblins. We did lose quite a bit of damage because of those hogs, but in the long run, we're trying to build up our elixir, get an advantage over him. So I'm gonna put down 2 elixir bats, that takes care of the Valkyrie. And then we place the Mega Knight in that position so that we can get that mortar shot off onto the Mega Knight, so he's not going to target our tower. Right here, you got to activate the ability. You need to be able to predict when they're going to place something else to destroy your Little Prince. So it was at this moment where I thought he was going to give up. I was about to go in, but luckily he did place that Valkyrie, and I was like, okay, he's just fooling around. So defend with a Dark Goblin right here. Takes care of that. One of my favorite combos is either Miner and Dark Goblin or Miner and regular Goblins. Or Miner and Bats. If I know he's got like logs or something, I'll go in with a Miner and Bats. Does anyone else think that the Little Prince's dialogue is super annoying? So we defend with bats there, that's a really good trade-off. Get a little bit of chip damage on that other tower. Just trying to keep getting some chip damage here. A little bit of a late reaction for those goblins. Places a really good Valkyrie on us. So even though our Little Prince is level 11, he is so overpowered right now, like he is destroying level 14 cards. If you're not using Little Prince, you gotta use Little Prince. So, okay, let's see what we got going on. It's getting a little bit of a build-up on us here now. So now I'm just trying to cycle back to that Mega Knight. Push all these cards off the tower. Got all my defense cards behind my Mega Knight. He does take our tower, that's okay. Little Prince. Activate that ability because I have a feeling he's going to place cards, and he does. He places those skeletons. So I placed that Dark Goblin just because I want to get rid of that Little Prince. And we do get chip damage. Placing goblins, trying to get more chip damage. Really nice skeletons by him. Activate that ability. Not quite in time, but we did still save him. Placing those hogs down. We're going to place our Mega Knight for that. $323 at Walmart. What's the wife spending now? Just kidding. She can spend whatever she wants. Okay. Little Prince is just trade off right there. We're going to keep on defending here. So at this point, I know that it's a matter of chip damage because we both know that at this point, we know each other's strategies. We're not going to, either one of us is not going to take our tower. So we're trying to just get that chip damage. Going in with the Miner. I'm going to place that Little Prince at the back so I can kind of build up a bigger push. As well as bats, skeletons. I'm just trying to cycle through my cards at this point. He does fireball us. So I want to defend this tower here. So I'm going to place my Mega Knight, get rid of those hogs as quick as possible. We're going to keep getting that chip damage. Miner on his. Zap just to be safe. And that's going to be GG. Here we go. Very nice. Well played, Nexer. Hopping straight into the next one here. So I've played about 5 or 6 games with the Little Prince. And I even traded him out with a level 14 Archer Queen. And he's doing like phenomenal right now. We did get quite a bit chip damage on us here. And we're going to lose that Dark Goblin, but we get a lot of chip damage.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Activate that ability, try to protect that Little Prince, but... Oh, we did save it. I forgot about that. So here we're going to play some goblins. I don't want to lose the Little Prince quite yet. He can still defend us if we need it. Play skeletons, try to distract that Valkyrie as long as possible. At this point, I know that the Little Prince has not enough health, so I'm just going to let him go. Miner on the Princess. We did not get it in time, unfortunately. Gotta zap away those Skelly army. So pretty decent chip damage here. We're both, at this point, we're just trying to build up our elixir. Little Prince in the back. I like to put Little Prince in the back. Sometimes I don't. If I know he has Fireball or something that's going to instantly kill him, then I'm going to do a better placement on my Little Prince, like at the front of the tower, so that he's not going to throw a Fireball and get double damage on the tower and the Prince. Guardian here protects Little Prince. At this point, I know he's not going to do enough damage, so I'm going to prepare for his second push. At this point, I know that the Mega Knight is basically done, so I just let the Little Prince go. Miner on the Princess, because I don't want him to get any more chip damage on that tower. He's already taken enough. The bats are going to clear up the Skellies, trying to get chip damage on the Goblins. Always be trying to get chip damage. Sometimes, I know it's very... Sorry, I'm so focused here. It's tempting to go for that huge push and take a tower all at once, but honestly, if you want to play like at a higher level, you need to start learning to get chip damage and really focus on taking one tower, maybe two if you both take each other's tower. Again, more chip damage. I believe we end up taking this tower here. Yep. So now we're going to start building for our second push. Mega Knight on his princess. Just get rid of that. Dark Goblin. So I see here he's going to take out our Dark Goblin with his dragon. So see, even a level 14 dragon against a level 11 Little Prince is still not strong enough to take out the Little Prince. Here, goblins, skellies, preventing his Goblin Barrel from getting any chip damage. Here I want to protect my Little Prince, so I place my Mega Knight in a spot where that dragon is not going to be able to hit him. He's going to be focused on the Mega Knight. So at this point, now I know we're in a little bit of a tight spot here. He's got some barbarians. We don't really have anything to counter that. And then luckily we cycle back to Mega Knight so we can just kind of clear all of that up.
Excuse me, don't you know who
Again, at this point, just trying to protect our tower as much as possible. Keep going for that chip damage, keep placing those miners. Little Prince is doing great work here. He's honestly one of the best cards because he's great for defense and offense. And that ability too, for 3 elixir, you get the his protector, whatever that guy is called. But I think he's got as much stats. Honestly, I don't even know. Whatever his secondary guy is, he's pretty powerful. I know he does about 200 damage at level 11, which is the lowest level. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Little Prince, honestly, one of the best cards in Clash Royale. I could not tell you enough to please start using Little Prince. He's very overpowered. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.